What up? This is Super Curb Stomp. I'm Mike. This is Matt.
What up, guys? This is our Justice League review.
Spoilers.
Full on.
Full on spoilers. We talking about all the shit that happened. Alright? So, you didn't see the movie. I don't know what you're doing. You should have saw it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
We live your life.
What's today? Tuesday? Yeah, it came out Friday. You should have saw it already. I've seen it twice. You've seen it once.
Mm-hmm.
So, we gonna talk about everything. Justice League. Full disclosure. I am a huge DC Comics fan. And I love all the DC movies. You know, Man of Steel, Batman v Superman, Suicide Squad, Wonder Woman. So, I'm a little biased, but I do understand that they're not perfect movies.
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
At first, I was a Marvel lover. Full on.
Yeah, you
Love
was.
Marvel to death.
I mean, we're not like Marvel or DC. We
Yeah.
like all of it. Like,
Yeah.
but
a
I
good movie,
tend
go fucking watch
to
it.
lean
Yeah.
towards because I love the characters on DC Comics.
Actually, you're the reason why I switched to DC. Because the more I read DC Comics, the more I enjoyed it.
That's true.
Instead of Marvel comics, because they're like kind of dry to me.
Yeah, I mean, DC started Batman, and then I just went into everybody else, and I love it all.
Yeah.
But, anyways, Justice League. We finally getting the Justice League on. We got them.
we didn't. We didn't. We did.
Yes, we got them. They came sweet. I mean, the movie was good, man.
Yeah. Overall, I liked it. I really did. There were some parts I was like,
I mean,
why'd you have to reshoot that part?
Yes, we do know there was a lot of
Reshoots.
stuff that went into how this movie was made. Obviously, you know, it was Zack Snyder and Joss Whedon. I like Zack Snyder because I think he makes beautiful movies.
Mhm.
But
Watchmen.
he is not the
Love that
best
one.
at storytelling,
Yeah.
but he makes a beautiful fucking movie. And he did a great job. His story with Superman, I think, is a good job.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get into this movie.
All right. Beginning. What
We
happened in the beginning?
we started off with the opening sequence. That was weird. The Snapchat video
Oh,
of Superman.
yeah.
It was a little weird.
Yeah, it felt like a nice touch though, a little bit.
Yeah.
See,
You could-
like more human side of him.
That was totally mustache. Henry Cavill.
Mm-hmm.
You could totally tell that was added in later on. That was one. I mean, that's such a glaring thing. Everyone's talking about it already. The mustache thing.
I didn't know it coming into the movies, first seeing it. I didn't know about it at all.
I did.
I didn't really notice anything, so.
It's pretty obvious. Well, the thing is, well, you gotta put. We watched it on Sunday
Mm-hmm.
in the new AMC Dolby Cinema, and that picture and visuals, like it's amazing what they
Crisp.
do it.
Crisp.
I saw it on Friday in a regular movie theater. It's very obvious. So I saw it in two different things. The CGI was clearly better, obviously, in the Dolby Cinema. You watch it regular, the visuals of the movie do bother you a little bit. You can tell, like, this is not the best CGI. Because, especially compared to Man of Steel and BVS, not the best CGI. So it is the lowest in terms of the movies when it comes with visuals. Sometimes.
Yeah.
But, like, I mean, you got so many dope visuals in this movie anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we start off the movie with, like, you see Batman in, like, the mirror of the door. And he's standing on a was it a gargoyle?
Yeah, he was. I
was
was so
like-
hyped about it.
I was like, yo. And then, like, you started off the movie with Batman flying in the air with a parademon. Like, I never thought we'd see Batman flying in the air with a parademon. How crazy is that? Where were we? Batman, right? Yeah, we're talking about Batman. I mean, first things first. I love me some Batfleck, right? I love Ben Affleck's Batman. He just looks so fucking cool.
Mm-hmm. He just looks the part, honestly.
He does. And
He just fits it properly.
He's so good. I love Batfleck. That's why I really hope he doesn't leave.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
there's
Jake Gyllenhaal
so
talk.
many. Whoa. Okay.
Yeah.
If anyone replaces Ben Affleck, Jake Gyllenhaal's the guy. Okay. It will soften the blow for me if it's Jake Gyllenhaal. But that being said, I don't want him to leave because I think he has an amazing chemistry right now with like Ezra Miller and
Yeah. And you really see it
like
in the movie.
the whole cast has such good chemistry. it's crazy. Like for a cast that like this is the first movie they did. Well, I guess Ben Affleck and Gal Gadot worked together in Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
But other than that, none of them worked together before.
Ever.
And especially as these characters, and they fucking killed it.
Mm-hmm.
I thought. But I don't know. What are some key spots in the movie that you liked?
Some of the action sequences fucking look amazing.
Which one? Like, pick one.
The Steppenwolf and whole team fight.
Steppenwolf kicked ass. I don't like a lot. Yo, he washed the Amazons. My God. I was like, aren't you guys warriors? Like,
Yeah, I really.
they got so
You
washed.
really don't see them.
Oh, man.
You know, they'd be hyping up saying, no, we're Amazons, we're the strongest.
Okay, the
But
funny.
you don't see that.
You know what's funny? How, like, okay, so obviously we go to Themyscira and the mother box is acting up, and you got all the Amazons just surrounding the mother box. Like,
And
you had
ready.
so many of them just ready, squared up, ready if some shit pops off, right? Cut to Atlantis. They got what? 3 guards and a mirror, just
Yeah.
looking at the mother box. Like, it got me. He didn't even. First of all, this is how you know Atlantis. Steppenwolf was not threatened. He showed up alone. He didn't even bring a parademon. He just showed up. Like, and like Mira. First of all, Mira.
Looked amazing.
Let me just. Mira. Oh my God. She looked so cool. It was dope to see her. I like her water bending shit. It was dope. I mean, Atlantis didn't look too bad. I mean, it was a good.
No, it actually looked, you know.
It's a good introduction, I guess.
Yeah.
It's also not gonna look that way because you got a totally different director and just people behind the Aquaman movie.
So instead of it being like I say, it was pretty light and like some of the stuff was.
No, I just think they weren't focusing on Atlantis. The next movie, like, it is basically Atlantis,
Yeah.
so you gotta get it right. So everything's gonna be way more crisp. Everything's gonna be way more detailed. So,
Yeah.
but I mean, for what we saw, it was cool. The only thing that caught me off guard was the when Mira does the air bubble, so they can talk.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, they're not talking. I think that's gonna be a change in the Aquaman movie. We're trying to show off the Aquaman part. It's Aquaman.
Jason. Oh fucking Momoa.
Yes. Yo, he was dope, man.
He didn't play Aquaman. Aquaman played Jason Momoa.
What
Yes.
doesn't even make sense.
Yes, it does.
It really
It makes
doesn't.
total sense.
That makes no sense. So
Mhm.
whatever. You let me know if that makes sense. Anyway. I just love that Aquaman is not some white blonde guy anymore, and he's just a cool ass dude.
Wait, did they do it? Did they look for a white guy with blonde hair at first?
No, because Zack Snyder said he was watching Game of Thrones and he saw Khal Drogo and he said that's
So he
my
went for
Aquaman.
him straight away.
Yeah, he called him right away.
Mm.
Yeah, they made him cool, man. I'm not too thrilled with his suit. I mean, it's alright.
Yeah.
It looks like it's the only thing. It's like he's so covered and he's kind of like so brolic and badass that, and has cool tattoos. You kind of don't want to see him so covered.
Yeah, you want like.
I do think that's not his. First of all, that's not even the first suit we see him in because I do recall in BVS.
Oh yeah.
All the toys are different. The
Yeah.
toys and the pictures he's wearing more open suit. But
Actually-
even the first reveal photo of him ever.
Yeah.
But he has like the open armor, kind of similar
Yeah.
to the Injustice.
It was just like shoulder pad,
Yeah.
shoulder armor, then some random like pants.
And now he got the new armor, which was something that was cut out. He did talk about it recently, Jason Momoa, that a lot of his mythology was cut out of the movie. Because he comes back with this trident and the suit, well, armor.
Yeah, it's kind of like so sudden.
And it's just
Kinda
implied in the movie that Mira gave it to him,
Yeah.
which they cut it out. So I'm pretty sure that's probably like what his grandfather used to wear or something. Because I think that was in the trailers when he...
No, that's what his father wore.
His father?
Yeah, it's like passed down.
Because they show it in the trailers, right? When he swims up to it.
Yeah, but in the reshoot, they changed it to some guy that's dead floating,
True. Okay.
which I was kind of mad about. But
So they
fuck it, whatever.
changed some stuff up. I did expect and understand that Aquaman wasn't gonna get the most shine in this movie
Yeah.
because we're getting a whole ass Aquaman movie
Mm-hmm.
next Christmas, which is gonna be fire.
Mm-hmm. And they're already talking about Flash finally, fuck's sake, getting his movie.
You
They're acknowledging it.
want to start talking about Flash? Want to talk about the Flash? Want
Yep.
to talk about B.A. Barry Allen, boy? Want to talk about Barry Allen? My son Barry Allen, boy.
He played like
He stole the show.
Mhm.
Tell you that much. He stole the show.
his like portrayal on the character, spot on. I just loved it. Like this
Well,
weirdo who's like
Well, it's
you know,
a change.
kind of alone.
It's something we've never seen
Yeah.
before.
Oh, I mean, yeah, he's not as dark. Like he's not. You know what? I'm gonna stay away from.
He's very much alone in this. He's a loner, and he doesn't get most things.
Yeah. And by the way, he's not in the what's called. He's for his actual job. He's not a CSI.
No,
Not yet.
yet. One thing to notice is he's the only Justice League member without a superhero name.
Yeah, they didn't even say. They didn't even
He
acknowledge
has
that.
no name. Batman, I believe at one point Bruce Wayne calls Victor Stone the Cyborg. He calls him Cyborg. Everybody calls Arthur Curry Aquaman, like that's his legend. He's Aquaman, and obviously Wonder Woman, Superman, and Batman. They just call him Barry the entire movie. He is not anything. They don't get no reference to the streak. I'm sure. I have a feeling that stuff like that was probably cut out.
Yeah.
Maybe like a reference to like there being a streak, and
I mean, the
can't-
whole part about
I can't remember.
Iris,
So when Alfred is like showing all the files on Barry, probably somewhere in there is an Easter egg that says like a newspaper clipping that says the streak or something. But they didn't. No reference. He's just Barry Allen, and he's a damn good Barry Allen.
maybe they what's called the whole leak about Iris. I mean, Barry saving Iris. They cut that out of the movie, but it got leaked out on the internet.
Yeah, a computerized version, not an actual scene.
Yeah, but yeah, what's called. So she might have said like, "Oh, it must be the streak or something," you know.
I don't know. Well, I mean, I kind of don't mind it. This is very similar, except he has way more screen time to Spider-Man in Captain America: Civil War.
Yeah.
He is a guy who is
He's there.
He's
in the universe.
he is, doing his little saving here and there in the city, but he's very much alone and he is not famous yet. So, and his movie is when he'll be famous, which is probably what we're gonna get in the Flash movie is when he becomes the Flash, which I kind of like because he's not the Flash yet. I think he needs Batman to help him be the Flash.
Yeah.
I did like his combos with his dad. Dr. Manhattan. Dr. Manhattan is the Flash's father, which is crazy.
Wait, oh yeah, that's right. He played Dr. Manhattan.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, he was good. I like their conversations.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised when he said like, "Don't do it. Do something different. Do something you love."
Well, because it seems like he's just been like a lost soul, kind of. He lives like off the grid. He has all that stuff, and he said he has like a bunch of jobs, but I don't think anything was a real job. So, I don't know.
Literally running in
We'll
and out.
find out
probably.
more in his solo movie.
Yeah.
I mean, the most thing to talk about in this movie is the cast, so we'll just keep going. I mean, Wonder Woman.
Kill the game.
What's at this point? What more can you say?
Wonder Woman 2. I mean, Wonder Woman 2. Wonder Woman.
She's just Wonder Woman. Like there's nothing else. She does it right. She does it good. She is Wonder Woman. Like at this point, 3 movies in, and there's just no doubt she's kind of hitting that Captain America territory where she's just solid in every scene and every movie.
Yeah.
And I think they gotta build the whole thing around her. The whole DC film universe, whatever you want to call it. Build it around her, because everybody want to see Wonder Woman 2.
Yeah.
Everybody want to see that shit. Even though it's...
Oh wait, what's it called? Did the guy leave?
What guy?
The guy actually wanted him to like leave because of the.
Yeah, they're making it. There's no problems.
Yeah. Okay.
Which we'll get into like the future of the thing towards the end.
Yeah.
What scenes do I want to talk about? Cause I wanna hold off this guy later.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I mean, let's go back to the Flash. Like,
Oh, I
The
mean,
whole
let's talk.
running.
We can talk about the plot. Okay,
okay,
the plot is okay, I guess. The whole point is okay. We saw back in BVS, Lex Luthor rang the bell.
ding 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 ding.
You know, he did his whole thing. And we even see in the Ultimate Edition, he spoke. He either spoke or he summoned Steppenwolf. We saw the Steppenwolf with 3 boxes and all that. So somehow, some way, parademons they showed up on Earth, right? And it's not really explained how the mother boxes is why they're acting up. They kind of just say because he's gone, Superman, but they don't really dive deep into that. So Steppenwolf kind of just shows up on the mascara, washes all the Amazons.
Oh my god, just they say they're the best warriors.
I did love all that action though. The mascara was great.
Yeah.
So he leaves and then he goes to Atlantis. He gets the second one, and then obviously the rest of the movie is him trying to get the one from Earth, which
No, the
he's got to get
one from Man. One from Man.
I just said Earth,
Okay.
dude. Where is it?
They're all on Earth. The hell you mean?
Well, yeah,
Exactly.
okay. Well, I mean,
One at Themyscira, one.
all right, but like,
in
you
Atlantis.
know what I meant though.
No,
No, that was you nitpicking completely. Okay. Anyways, the third one, which our boy Cyborg has, he's the one who has it because it's what made him. So can we talk about Cyborg? We can get to Cyborg, who is kind of MVP of the movie in some ways, or like no, he's not the MVP. He's like he just sneak attacked on everybody.
Yeah.
No one expected to really know. Oh, I don't say it. They didn't expect to like. I don't think anyone
Like
knew what to expect because we never seen this character. It's not. This version is not the most popular. Most people know the Teen Titans.
Yeah.
Cyborg.
I said booyah every fucking time.
So this was different, and this falls in line a lot with the comics that we read of the most current like Cyborg
Rebirth?
comics.
Rebirth,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's more mature. He's more sad and broken. Hates his father because his father
per
made
usual.
him. His father made him against his will, obviously. Because doesn't understand. I love that Cyborg. He, clearly it's very new that he's Cyborg. So his
He's literally changing.
he's
in this
changing
movie.
by the second, and he doesn't know what's going on. He's adapting as we all like. We're like, oh shit, he has a gun. He at the very moment he's like, oh shit, I have a gun. So it's pretty cool to see that him dealing with that. He just brought a lot of good dialogue to the movie. Tied in well. I thought him and Diana had a good relationship. She's the one that kind of gets him on the team.
Yeah.
And that's the one that he kind of goes towards to talk to. Yeah, Batman brought on Flash, because that's his boy, and Wonder Woman got Cyborg. And then
The Aquaman just.
he kind of just came through. At first, originally Batman went to go get him. Aquaman wasn't having it. He was like, just like a bat, I don't get it, fuck it.
I'm just gonna leave.
Batman was like, Superman died by my side. And Aquaman's like, exactly, so why would I join you?
That was so ruthless.
I know, right? Why would you, if you're trying to recruit somebody, right? Why would you tell somebody, hey, you know the strongest guy ever? Yeah, he died
on
by
your
fighting
watch.
with me. So, I wouldn't exactly lean in with that. You know, Batman, you gotta chill out there. But, no, we got to see Aquaman be cool in that scene, though. What else? Obviously, the Flash was hilarious, first of all. We talked about the Flash. We didn't say how funny he was.
Cracking jokes like nothing. Like he's just this like weird guy who has powers.
He was like us in the movie when he gets into the Batcave and he's just running
Ooh, look
around
at this.
everything. The faces he makes is so funny.
You know, when he went on the Batmobile,
Oh, yeah,
just
the Batmobile.
got me dying.
It was really funny.
I'm surprised he didn't say anything about what's called a Robin suit. That was the
They
one
didn't
that
show
was
it though in this one. I don't know where that was. It doesn't seem like it's the same Batcave from BVS at all. That's not the same Batcave. They changed all that. Like
I didn't really see anything different.
it's not
Yeah,
the
just
same
the
place.
same.
Period. It's just not. I think it's a whole new location. It's a whole new set. It's not the same place. because you don't see you don't see his suit hanging up. None of that. I think it's a totally different place. But we see Jim Gordon.
Mm-hmm.
I respect it. I don't really know why he got so brolic to
Yeah,
just do a little.
When I saw him, I was like,
roles.
wait,
I was
why
like,
did
bro,
he get so big?
I was like, J.K. Simmons, he's in like every movie. You could just be yourself. I didn't understand why he needs to be so brolic for that role, but hey, hats off to him.
Yeah. I was about to say Rebirth.
I don't know, but we see. What you think of Steppenwolf though, like as a whole?
I thought it was gonna be like how every superhero movie portrays a villain.
I mean,
Like they're there.
It kind of was. I mean,
You know for a fact
my
they're
son-
gonna lose
my son's
in the end.
Steppenwolf right here, boy.
Like they're not.
He kind of was. He filled the purpose I thought of this movie because I thought this is the first Justice League movie, right?
Mhm.
Getting the band together. And team up movies are so hard. The point of the team up movies are the team, you know, watch them kick ass, and that's what this movie was. I thought this is the movie where they just need to wash Steppenwolf, which they basically did. Once they got the team together,
Yeah.
he had no shot. And that's kind of what I expected. I thought that's what he served a purpose. He monologues a few times.
Mm-hmm.
And he talks about, you know, what he did in the past, what he does now. And not exactly sure exactly what he's trying to do. So he's getting the 3 mother boxes together.
Mm-hmm.
Essentially, he's trying to bring Apocalypse back. Never actually says the word Apocalypse,
Nope.
though. Never actually says that. Does say Darkseid once. Darkseid's name is said once in the entire movie. This movie does not lead to Darkseid in any way. If you don't know who Darkseid is and you watch this movie, you ain't gonna
Yeah,
know. You
you're
ain't
gonna
gonna
be
know
so
who he
confused.
is. You're not gonna know who he is because they don't reference him. They basically did what Marvel did. Marvel has not referenced Thanos in like any of his movies except for Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of, boy, the history lesson of Steppenwolf's first encounter.
Oh my God.
So Diana's telling Bruce the story of Atlanteans,
Mm-hmm.
Amazons, and man coming together a long time ago to fight Steppenwolf. You see this big fucking battle.
Mm-hmm.
Tell them what you see. What do you see?
You see Amazons riding on horses, just wilding out. You see Atlanteans running.
No, tell them what you see.
Oh. You see the old gods.
See the
A Green Lantern.
a green fucking lantern. See,
But he got washed.
Oh
like,
yeah,
in one shot.
We
I
saw,
mean, he
we
threw
saw,
a punch.
We saw a Green Lantern die.
Yeah.
Steppenwolf murked him.
You
okay?
see one punch thrown.
and then he
then he
dead.
just washed.
He dead. You see fucking what we assume to be Zeus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they said it in the
He
end
was
credits.
out here throwing lightning, looking like
I
Wonder
thought it was
Woman.
Hercules though. I was kind of dumb about it. I was like, Hercules?
So Hercules, Zeus. I almost said Hercules. But we saw fucking Green Lantern,
Mhm.
and then we see the ring fall off and fly away.
Yeah, I was like, that's a nice touch. I see you.
I was like, yo, man. That means they were there, man. They were
Yeah.
there.
You see the old gods and a Green
That
Lantern,
was
which
good.
is kind of weird.
It was
Like, why would he be?
because he's defender of the universe.
Okay,
He
yeah.
was probably Earth's Green Lantern at the
Yeah.
time. I mean, like in the trailers,
They say there's
Steppenwolf
no.
says no lanterns, no Kryptonians.
Kryptonians.
Like the Steppenwolf and his people,
They
they
know.
know everybody in this universe.
Yeah,
The ones who don't are the Justice League.
basically.
That's the thing. Batman don't know everybody. But we had some interesting moments tying into the story. Like I really loved Batman and Wonder Woman's relationship in this movie
Mm-hmm.
because it had like a tiny bit of romance, like a tiny bit of like, ooh, they kind of like each other. But I love the conflict. There's a point in the movie where okay, so Cyborg brings his mother box to the team and he tells them what it is, everything, and Batman's like, "Yo, this mother box? Let's go get Clark, boy." First of all, let's point out Batman was like right out the gate was like, even though I got you guys, we ain't winning unless we got Superman. So he kind of shitted on them in that sense.
Yeah.
But he's like, "No, we gotta bring him back." And
Diana shut it down
Diana not
quick.
having that shit. No, she ain't having that. She's like, "You are playing with something you don't know about, this and that."
Yeah.
And Batman's an asshole, and Cyborg even says it. He's an asshole.
Called
he's-
out
he-
saying,
But
well,
it was necessary. I get what he was trying to do. He was trying to push her, you know. It seemed like Batman was trying to get Wonder Woman to lead the team. You know, he violates. He's like, that what Steve Trevor said, and she fucking
just
rocks his shit.
Which
I was like, yo, like, and the whole team just watching, like, oh my god. Even Flash says, you know, if she kills you, we taking her side. And they just have this battle of, they have different morals in this sense. And she doesn't want to do it. Batman does, and you know, Wonder Woman says it's his guilt. Batman's like, no, it's just necessity, but it is also his guilt, very much. Damn, Batman flamed her when he was like, you know, Superman's a beacon of hope and all that. It's like, what are you? And I was like, fuck, man.
And he even said it.
He's like, when you...
Clark is more human than him.
Yeah, Batman has a great line there when he says that Clark is more human than him.
That got me, though.
Does.
I was like, wow.
That was the feel spot. And he tells Diana, like, fucking, what was it? Damn.
What?
Oh, he says, when you were here and, you know, man messed up a little bit, you turned your whole back on everybody for all these centuries. So he told her, like, don't come at me for being the way I am when you haven't done anything. He's like, you stand for inspiration and you bring out the best in everybody, but nobody ever hears about you. No one ever sees you. So basically telling her, go out there and be a hero in today's world. That's basically what he was doing, pushing her to be a hero. And so I guess we could start getting into it since we just talked about it. So Batman makes this plan. Use the mother box. Bring back Superman. So they go to, while using the, what's it called, the ship?
Yeah, the Kryptonian ship.
Yeah.
That was in BBS.
the
That was
one
used for Darkseid, Doomsday.
Yeah, the chamber that created Doomsday.
Yeah.
So they wanted to use that. When they get there, they I like how they tied Flash into it. They're like, oh, they say Lex Luthor fried the entire power grid with
There's like
when
a
he
little
made
bit of
Doomsday.
energy left.
So basically, Flash has to create enough energy to wake open the mother box at the moment that it
Touches the water.
it hits Clark. So get a cool ass scene of Flash and the Speed. First of all, the Speed Force looks amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Flash, what they did with the Flash, he looks so good running. I like the blue lightning. I love it.
Yeah. I actually thought I didn't like it at first, but like the more I saw it, I was like, wow.
I'm
that shit's
down.
good.
I'm down for the blue lightning. So Flash, he runs. Barry runs. Barry runs. And he touches the mother box. Mother box hits the water, hits Clark. Boom!
I was confused. I confused the shit out of me. I was like, wait, what the fuck just like came out of the water?
Well, actually, take a step back. How hilarious was it that they made Flash and Cyborg literally dig up Superman's grave?
Oh my god.
We get a scene of them standing in his grave, digging him up.
He's like, Pet Cemetery.
I couldn't believe that they did that. Which, it was also a great scene, though, between Flash and Cyborg.
Really
Basically saying they're the accidents.
Mm-hmm.
They're the youngest guys on the team. It was building their,
The relationship.
yeah, because I think that,
That'd be a good movie. Them two.
yeah, it would be a good team-up movie. I'd watch that, but I just can't believe that they literally filmed them digging up his grave. I couldn't
And
believe
then Flash constantly trying to get recognition, be like,
Oh yeah, he was trying to get a fist bump. Cyborg wasn't with it.
wait, what did you say the first time?
Oh, that it was racially charged.
Yeah.
Because like,
He was like,
every
nope,
movie
okay.
thinks the white guy and the black guy just need a fist bump and everything's okay. So I like the movie was kind of self-aware there. They were like, no, let's not. But yeah, so they dig up his grave. Mother box hits, boom. You see
Superman comes out the water.
Superman is awake. Jumps
Confused. He was like, what
Well,
the fuck just
slow
happened?
down, slow down. So he goes to his monument, right? Team shows up. They're like, yo, Superman. And Wonder Woman's like, he's back. Flash has the ill cheesiest smile.
He's like,
But you know who has a weird look on his face? Aquaman.
Mm-hmm.
This man is so he's suspicious. He was worried about Superman coming back all jacked up, which Wonder Woman was too. And the whole point, every time they said that, Batman kept saying that he had a contingency plan. Called it the big guns. He was talking to Alfred, and he
I
was
really
like,
thought he made what's called a kryptonite
I don't know.
bullet.
Yeah,
like in
they
the comics.
over exaggerated. There's literally a scene with Batman and Alfred. He goes, "Don't worry, I got the big guns." And then Alfred's like, "But those are really big guns." And I'm like, what the fuck did he create? First of all, there's no more kryptonite, so don't try to tell me that he got this big kryptonite cannon.
Exactly.
But obviously I knew. Spoiler, it was Lois Lane. So Superman is looking at the team, and what was it? Aquaman's heart rate.
What's called adrenaline was going up.
Yeah, and Cyborg's trying to tell him, "Yo, chill the fuck out.
Even his suit.
You're throwing him off.
Cyborg suit just went
And
crazy.
then Cyborg suit just was danger, and decided he's gonna shoot at Superman.
He was like, "Oh shit."
Superman wasn't having that. And which I still think this is the greatest movie, just best part of the entire movie, is I've always wanted in a Justice League movie. I love Superman. Superman, yeah, he could be the leader, he could be the hero, all that. But I wanted to see him whoop the Justice League's ass. And boy, did we see it. They charged him, and he washed them.
All three.
All four.
Nah. Flash thought it was a good idea
Oh,
to run
Let's
all
talk about
around
the
him.
best part of the movie. So Wonder Woman holds on, Aquaman holds on, Cyborg got. They holding him down. The Flash is like, I'm gonna come from behind in the Speed Force. He's running. All of a sudden, you see my son Superman. Clark was like, I see you, bro.
Eyes turned to the side, like I know
And
you did.
Flash almost shit himself.
The faces he was making.
Boy, think about it. This is the Barry, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is a boy. It's a young man who, I don't know how long he's had his powers, but fastest man alive, right? It's not he's been using it, like the way he uses it. Never in his life has anyone been able to see him when he's running. And fucking Superman looks dead at him. It's like, no, bitch, I see you. And then they have a Speed Force fight. Literally,
God.
Flash is in the Speed Force and Superman's trying to hit him. He's missing, but Flash is just stumbling all over the place. And finally, it was like Superman kind of just charged up and just blew his shit.
Yeah.
And that scared the shit out of everybody because they were like, he's OP right now in full rage mode. Wonder Woman was like, yo. She was holding back though. She was holding back. She even said, she's like, don't make me do this. And then she got washed a little bit. He kind of beat her ass.
I was kind of mad though. Like, why would you hold back when it's literally him? He could take it.
Yeah, but she felt bad. So he's in rage mode. He kind of doesn't know who he is or where he's at. But he hears the voice. He hears Batman. He goes, "Oh, I know that motherfucker." He hears Batman, boy. He grabbed him so fast. Not even by his neck. It was like by his face. He was like holding him right here. Flying up in the air. He's like, "You won't." I love that line. He's like, "You won't let me live, and you won't let me die." Just tired of Batman shit. Just talking crazy to him. He's like, "What? Do you bleed?"
Came back at him from BVS.
He's like, "Dude, you bleed, Batman." And then, of course, when Batman's about to die, you hear Lois Lane's voice.
I'm like, what? This the big
Which
guns?
is you notice that she yelled out Clark to Superman right in front of a cop.
Yeah. Cops see a guy, no shirt on, just pants, flying, beating a bunch of metahumans up, by the way. Beating them up in front of 2 cops? Maybe 2 or 4?
Yeah.
Just,
What do you mean?
Jesus.
What was the point of that?
Shut up.
Where were you?
I just needed him to
Where were you going with that? I
don't know. I was trying to go somewhere.
You were
It
just
didn't work out.
I don't understand what you were saying. I was just saying how she just yells out Clark right in front of the cops. Clearly that guy knows that Superman is Clark. But, so yeah, Alfred brings Lois and they have a beautiful moment. And the hilarious part is Superman has Batman, he just throws his shit. He just throws him.
Yeah,
You hear in the background like Batman just stumbling on the ground, and so Superman just he calms down. Him and Lois have a moment. They fly away, and you see Batman like, yep, something's definitely
bleeding.
Yeah, which is a funny moment for Batman. Batman had a lot of funny moments, kind of. He has little jokes here and there.
Oh yeah, what's called the whole he gets up faster than he did in Batman v Superman.
What do you mean?
Like in Batman v Superman, whenever he was getting hit by Superman, just takes a few minutes to just get back up.
But he never actually got hit in this one. Like before they had an actual fight, he didn't get hit. He just held him and threw him to the ground. And they didn't like duff him the way that they were throwing hands in the first movie. But yeah, so Superman came back, but he was bugging out a little bit. Goes back to the Kent farm.
Where it was sold to the bank.
Yeah, had Mama Kent. They had a good scene in the movies, Lois and Martha. It was like,
oh yeah,
it was kind of sad at the same time.
Yeah,
because they like there's one point where she's like, don't add mother-in-law to the list of people you need to take care of, but then she was like, I'm not saying I am your mother, but like, you the mother-in-law. So yeah, Superman is not a part of the team. So they kind of got to go at it without him. Clark has a great moment, with Lois later on and his mom. When his mom sees him again, they have a good moment. It was beautiful. It was like so much light around Clark, which was so good. I felt it. The feels were all there. It was emotional, especially when she's like, "Now I gotta send you away," and he's like, "I owe Bruce one." So, I guess we're getting towards the end, right?
Yeah.
So then the team basically got to go fight Steppenwolf, right?
And like, what was it? It wasn't.
I don't know where it is. They don't. Yeah. Which is a change because I remember in Zack Snyder's version they were going to Chernobyl.
I thought it was Chernobyl. That's what I thought.
They
at
changed
first.
it. That was Zack Snyder's version. Yeah, Steppenwolf was doing his thing. He's putting the mother box. Oh yeah, that was one part that kind of got me tight. I was just like, so Superman when he jumps out from the Genesis chamber, the mother box flies and falls on a car, and because they're so fucking preoccupied with Superman, they just left it there, and Steppenwolf comes and grabs it.
Yeah,
and he got the third one. I was like, guys, can maybe somebody go get the like thing that could destroy the world?
Well, you got the fastest man alive. We can take a few seconds to just get that real quick.
They just let that happen. So he has all three, and he's putting them together. So now the team gotta go fight.
Yep.
And I love the whole end sequence. A lot of it was in the trailers.
Even though, was it the first trailer we saw that it wasn't all red. The sky wasn't red. It was dark.
Yeah, it was dark. I mean, first of all, a lot of what was in the trailers was not in the movie.
Yeah. Well,
they changed. The movie was short. I mean, it was just 2 hours. I think we needed at least 20 more minutes. The final sequence was kind of just like, it was dope, man, because you finally got to see the team together. Wonder Woman took the lead as team leader. Oh, before that, on the ship, we had one of the best moments in the movie when Aquaman sits on the lasso of truth.
Not knowing.
He doesn't know, and he's like, we're all gonna die. He's spitting his truth on everybody, talking about Batman, you don't even got no powers. Cyborg, you might actually be helping the other team.
Yeah.
He's like, Flash, you always falling on your feet. And then he's like, Wonder Woman, oh my God, you are so beautiful. He's just, and she's smiling. And then he started telling his whole life story, how sad he is. He's like,
I don't want to die now.
He's like, I don't want to die. I'm young. But he's like, I never really lived because I've always been struggling between Atlantis and this and that. And then
he's like, you know what? I'm going to do it anyway.
And they're all looking at him laughing because they know he's sitting on it. And so he gets up and he realizes he's so tight. And the best way, he walks by Flash and he goes, if you ever say anything about this, he's like, you're going to meet a piranha?
No, you're going to meet all the piranhas I know.
Yeah. And Flash has the funniest, like, dumbfounded, scared look on his face.
I don't know. I didn't know anything.
And then he's like, I wasn't even listening after we're all going to die. So that was a great moment. That was such a Josh Whedon Avengers moment right there.
That and the whole fighting with Superman, that was my favorite parts of the movie.
Yeah, I love the fighting with Superman.
Now we're at this.
We skipped the first battle with Steppenwolf, which was kind of cool. In the
Amazon?
no, it was Under the Harbor.
Oh, yeah.
With the team, the first time the team kind of goes out there, it's minus Aquaman. That's actually when he shows up. Yeah, they fight. The one good part I would say about that is when Barry's scared because he's never fought before. That's when he says that line from the trailers, you know, I just push people away and run away.
And they're ready to fight, like, at any moment.
And Batman showed, like, the leadership there. He tells them, just save one. One person. And then he goes, and then what? He's like, you'll know what to do. Like, he slowed it down for him. That's what it was. He was slowing it all down for Barry so he could calm down. And that's why, you know, Barry was a little... He was falling all over the place.
Yeah.
He was tripping up, but he was doing his job. He saved people. He helped out Diana, you know, hitting the sword, which is still a cool scene.
Yeah.
I love watching Diana fight Steppenwolf.
Yeah,
I love that she was going one-on-one. It was dope. And Steppenwolf realizes right away. He's like, you got the power of the old gods. He was like, you ain't just a regular Amazon. You got some power in you. But him and his axe. The axe was like OP at one point. It was a little bit too much. He's so foul. Oh my god, when they first go like head to head, him and Wonder Woman, Steppenwolf was like, it still got blood on it from your sisters.
Oh
I was like, damn, bro, what? That was too spicy, Steppenwolf.
That was terrible.
I felt that one. That was fucked up. Man, but fucking Batman, being the dickhead that he is, towards the end was like, I'ma just die and have all the parademons come and eat me. And
I was kind of mad at that.
And the team is gonna go fight Steppenwolf.
And
the team was like, what the fuck, bro? And they come, and that's when the team shows up. Like, they help him, they save him. And then Batman's like, what? That's not the plan. And then I like Alfred's like, that's the team, bro. You finally seen the team work. That's when you see all those dope scenes in the trailer. Cyborg catching Aquaman. Aquaman surfing a parademon. You see the Flash running in and out. Wonder Woman kicking ass. It was dope. I liked it. I mean, most of the end was like a typical action-packed superheroes CGI fight. But so they're having a little trouble, right? Because Cyborg he's gotta hack back into the mother boxes, and then he gotta separate them. Everybody else fighting at the same time. Flash is about to save some civilians that gets put into the movie. And then my man goes, what he said, I'm a fan of justice. You hear the words, I'm a fan of justice.
Yeah.
And it's Superman. He back, bro. He back. He just shows up in the middle of the fight. He's like, I got this. He looked like Jesus, bro.
I know.
There was so much light around him. He looked like Jesus. He did. He showed up. He's like, yo. He's fucking up Steppenwolf. Then the funniest part is Batman's face when Superman shows up. He literally smiles like a little boy. In the middle of war, Batman smiles like a little boy when he sees Superman. And so like they hit Steppenwolf, then him and Aquaman are standing there, and I love this part. Yeah. He's like, Superman hears civilians. It's like civilians, and then Batman's like, Barry's on. He goes, no, too many. I was like, yo, my man Superman's like, I'm gonna go save people real quick because I can do that. I'm Superman. I could go save people, then come back to the fight. My man goes and helps the civilians, catches up to Flash. That's how fast Superman is. Catches up to Flash, calling him Snowpoke, fucking with him. That was hilarious. They save civilians. Then he come back talking about. He's like, is this guy still bothering you? I was like, yo, what are you cocky Superman out here, bro? Just washing Steppenwolf. Like, he could have beat him one-on-one. Easy. Washing him. So, Steppenwolf is getting his ass kicked. Then we finally see Superman do the fucking,
freeze breath.
He does the freeze breath. Freezes the axe, right? And then Wonder Woman chops it down. Then the fear. Yeah, that was the whole thing with the parademons. They sense fear. And
they'll eat you.
Yeah, they feed off of that. I was like, okay, Scarecrow minions. But what you think of parademons? I mean, they look cool, right?
Yeah, they actually did.
Yeah. I mean,
from like comic book to animated movies to this, they're not half bad at all.
No. You don't really see any like fight action that they can do.
No, they
They're
kind of just like
always flying around and
Yeah.
yelling,
and like shooting.
and you're seeing everybody else whoop their ass.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's cool. I don't mind. They're henchmen to get killed.
Yeah.
So yeah, they eat Steppenwolf. I guess we presume. I mean, do you think he's like fully dead?
No.
I'm not sure because then the boom tube shows up.
Yeah. So I'm thinking someone must have called it.
Oh,
Someone was watching.
that moment between Superman and Cyborg was great.
Oh,
When Superman has to separate the mother boxes,
he had to help him.
and Cyborg's like, but there's gonna be blowback. And he's like, but we can handle it. And Superman's like, I hope so. 'Cause
I want to live.
he's like, he goes, I like living. And Cyborg's like, so do I. But that's like such a good moment for
Yeah,
Cyborg.
because you finally see him like accepting who he is.
Yeah.
Like,
Because the whole thing is that he doesn't believe he has gifts. This is a horrible thing to him. He's depressed. And he's like, yeah, I want to live too. Because he likes the team.
oh yeah, the whole Silas and him, that scene
Which one?
about so back in the apartment,
Yeah, let's say which one. There was two.
Victor said, do they know I'm still alive?
Oh, yeah.
It was like, I don't, wait, didn't he say, I don't know?
No, he said he just didn't tell nobody.
Yeah. He's like, they must think, Silas' father said,
First of all, Victor's father. Silas is the father.
I mean,
I
you
know
know what I mean?
I know what he says. When Cyborg's like, you don't want them to see the monster. And then he goes, you're not a monster. He goes, it's funny you think I was talking about you. I mean, myself. Basically he's saying, his dad's the monster who created him.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, Cyborg had an arc in this movie.
Yeah.
100%. Starts off as a guy who hates himself and doesn't know what he is and fears that he's the alien invasion. And he comes around. He got a team. He wants to live. He got a little mentor in Diana.
Mm-hmm.
They all kind of have an arc, except for like Aquaman.
Yeah, he kind of just like
He kind of just joins the team to whoop ass.
he with when he was talking to Batman, he just left, and all of a sudden he just you just see him swimming around, and he just turns a corner, all of a sudden he's just there.
No, but I meant like he has no arc to his story as far as character.
Yeah, I know.
Like he doesn't have one. He kind of just joins the team to fight and say he kind of just shows up because Atlantis got hit. That was it.
Yeah.
Everybody else has a thing with like Flash is the loner who is kind of found a new family and he found a mentor, and then in the end we find out Batman helped him get a job at CCPD.
Mm-hmm.
Diana is someone who becomes a hero in the end. In the end, she becomes an actual hero in London. People are there talking to her and like take pictures of her. So she's a hero now. We can get a Wonder Woman movie in today's time. And Superman is back, and Batman is like, I'll save the world. But and Cyborg is he wants to live. So that's what I'm saying. Aquaman is the only one who's like, I'm just here for the chaos.
Yeah.
But that was good, man. I love everything they did with Superman. The characters are great. I mean, I thought this was just a movie to have fun
Yeah.
and set up the future. It's in a weird way, it doesn't set up another Justice League movie yet, but it sets up the solo movies. Because you set up Wonder Woman's future and her current state now as a hero. You set up Jesus level Superman, all bright and shiny, about to save the world Superman. You set up Flash thinking that he could be a hero now because he has no intentions to be a hero at all. Now he does. You set up Cyborg having purpose. And you set up Aquaman having to go to Atlantis now. Because apparently that's the first time he goes there. No, it's not it's weird because...
From seeing it from BBS.
And I think people are reading it wrong because you got to pay attention to his convo with Batman early. He says he got people. It's something along the lines of he got people from Earth, not Earth, but like land telling him what to do, and he got people from Atlantis telling him what to do, and he just wants to be his own person. That's why he wants to be alone. But he doesn't know Mira because when he shows up in Atlantis, she's like, "Oh, he's finally come." But Arthur knows about Atlantis. So it's not really. We're not exactly sure how that.
Yeah. Hopefully
The
they'll
solo
say something.
movie's gonna explain all that.
Yeah.
But Yeah, his thing is, I think all the cutouts of like his scenes is what messed that up.
Yeah.
But so yeah, everybody got a future. I need Man of Steel 2 right now. I'm telling you that much. I need that shit right now. If I had to choose even between that and a Flash movie, give me some Man of Steel 2.
I want my Flash. I want my Flash movie like now.
Flash is, he's coming. Aquaman is next. Well, I mean, more than anything, I need a Batman movie because Alfred and Batman is so good.
Mm-hmm.
Alfred's great. We can talk about Alfred. Alfred out here with his one-liners. He's basically a member of the team. He's like the 7th member. He's their Oracle. They don't really set up a bigger villain coming yet. They kind of just like, yeah, we saved the day. There ain't nothing else coming. I don't know. It was good, man. What do you rate it?
8 out of 10.
I could go with them. Yeah.
Because of the reshoots, it was kind of weird. Some of the scenes.
I mean, the story is not compelling. It's basically just, it's for the characters, man. It's just it's for the, if you want to see the Justice League be the Justice League, that's what the movie is. It's not, it doesn't really have much deeper into it, unfortunately. I think with Zack Snyder, if he would have been there full time, it would have had a lot more story. Because if you look at the trailers, especially the things that were cut out, they were telling a lot of story.
Yeah.
Which I want to point out, I wonder what Zack Snyder's Superman was. Because a lot of this movie were the reshoots of Superman.
Yeah.
And it's obvious. It's one of the because of the mustache thing. So what Superman was originally a part of this movie? Because I love the Superman we got in this movie. I love it. But was he getting a whole other storyline? It seems that way.
Have you seen all the tweets about them wanting to see his cut?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to see his cut. I just want to see more of the movie, period.
Yeah.
I don't care about who's cut. I just want to see more scenes. Which I don't know if we're going to get. I don't know. Because you can't keep doing that. You can't keep making a movie and then releasing
there's director's cut.
Another version, and that's the version people like. Like, that's why are we going to the movies then? Just wait till the Blu-ray comes out,
Yeah.
Should we get to the after credits? Man, the after credits.
I'll start with the first one.
First one's dope. It's Flash and Superman.
Giving some homage to the comics about them always, seeing who's the fastest.
Yeah. They race. It's very cute. They have cute dialogue between each other.
Oh my god. Brunch.
Oh yeah, the brunch line was funny. So, the second after credits, you gotta wait till everything goes away, not just
first. When all the credits are done, you just get Justice League.
Yeah. So, the after credits.
You see a boat.
Well, it starts off. You're in Arkham Asylum.
Oh wait.
And they're getting all the inmates rounded up, and you hear the guards say, "Lex Luthor, let's go." And you see a bald-headed man standing there. I was like, "Oh shit, Lex!" Remember, Lex was rumored to be in this movie, but apparently they said he got cut out. There's a lot of people. Iris West got cut out. Vulcan got cut out.
Who? Vulcan?
Yeah, he's I think it's Volko or Vulcan. I don't remember his name. William Dafoe plays it. He's an Atlantis character. He's the guy who played Green Goblin. He got cut out. There was a lot of other people got cut out, but they said Lex was out, which I was like was a little weird. I will say that's a little weird because of the fact that how much he caused this in BVS, which is a little. But his presence is known because everything that Batman knows is through Lex's notes, and the fact that he gathered the team is because of Lex's, stuff. But so yeah, we hear the guard's like, "Lex Luthor, let's go." And the bald guy turns around and it's a crazy inmate laughing. I swear, when he first started laughing, I was like, holy shit, the Joker's about to show up. Because he's in Arkham, remember? I was like, holy shit. But no, that's not what happened. Then cuts away. Next scene is it's a boat. All of a sudden you see. I saw it right away. As soon as I see it, I was like, yo, who's that? They show the back of the head of somebody. Kind of see like 2 swords, see ribbons floating.
Yeah, that's when
I was like, yo, who that, bro? I was like, who's that? And he walks up, and then finally they show him in the light. Who's on the boat?
Armor looked amazing. He looked good in that
He's on the
suit.
boat. Say his name.
Deathstroke.
Yes. Slade Wilson himself. We see Slade Wilson on a speedboat going to a yacht. And he's meeting up with
Does
Lex
that yacht
Luthor.
look familiar?
Yes,
it does. The
He-
white Pegasus? White Portuguese?
Is it the white Portuguese?
Think.
No,
It's either that or just the regular Portuguese.
maybe. But so yeah, we see Slade Wilson, the Deathstroke himself, and he's meeting with Lex Luthor. And he looked good. Had the bald head, had the suit, had a presence about him. I was like, this is Lex Luthor. We're getting the real Lex Luthor.
Then he takes off his mask.
Takes off his mask.
You
and-
see old man Wilson.
Yes, you see Joe Manganiello, and he looks badass, man. He looks like Slade Wilson, big time.
And from CW to this,
Yeah.
oh my, I got kind of confused 'cause I was like, what the fuck, they look similar.
No, they don't.
I mean, just, it was just like the whole grade
bro,
look.
you gotta look at the pictures next to each other. Nah, they do not look similar. He looks a lot like the Deathstroke in Arkham Origins. It's almost the same
Yeah.
exact image. Looks
No
a lot.
Flashpoint.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, Arkham Origins. Trust me, look it up. Looks exactly like him. Anyway, you got Lex Luthor and Deathstroke on a boat talking to each other. And Lex is like, yo, I'm here. I'm celebrating the return of Superman. And he got a team now. He got a league. And then he says it. Maybe we should make a league of our own. Oh my God. And it cuts and it ends.
So you're probably thinking, what does that mean?
Bro.
The League of, wait, I thought it was League of Doom.
Legion of Doom.
Oh.
Also known as the Injustice League. My God. The ingredients are there, bro. Look at the potential team we can have. Lex Luthor.
Deathstroke.
Deathstroke. Reverse Flash.
Get that Flashpoint.
Black Manta. Black Adam. And the Joker. And that is not insane to think about. Because we're getting an Aquaman movie that has Black Manta. We are getting a Shazam movie. Or, no, my bad. It's
Black
actually...
Manta standalone.
What? No.
I thought it was Black Manta standalone.
Black Adam.
Black Man. Oh wait, sorry, Black Adam.
No, I don't even know if that's in the cards yet because actually it's not even in Shazam. In Suicide Squad 2, the rumors are, is Black Adam, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Then, we already got the Joker. We get a Flashpoint movie. That means we're going to see Reverse Flash. Has to. He's the one who causes it. So you got Reverse Flash, Black Manta. Like, this is not insane to think about. The team is all there. It's not insane. Like, which is why I believe we will get 3 Justice League movies. If all goes well. Because you got to get Justice League vs. Darkseid. And then you fight the Legion of Doom. Which would you rather have first? Because I'm trying to see how it would work.
I would say Legion of Doom first.
You think so?
But that's like just like me because I'm not looking like deep into it. I want to say Legion, then that.
I'm not sure which one works better. Do you have the Legion fight and then that's how the team gets so close together because all their villains come together?
Yeah.
Or do you have them fight Darkseid and have this hardest war ever?
Yeah, exactly.
And the Legion takes advantage of that.
Well, seeing it that way.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know which I
There's a
want
lot of
first.
factors that have to go into it.
Yeah, I gotta see what they're doing with it and how it's playing out. Because, like, would Lex charge now? Or would Lex get, make his plan later? I don't know. It's tough. It also depends on when these movies come out.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, like, you already know Black Manta. So you got Deathstroke and Lex already. Boom. That's
Like,
3.
Are talking.
They're already in. Because Black Manta's in Aquaman. The next movie is Wonder Woman 2. Okay. They're making Suicide Squad 2.
Wait, for Woman 2, who the villains?
She's in the Soviet Union. Well,
Damn it.
war. Or I forget what. I think she's in the 80s, so I don't know what they're going to do there. You got Suicide Squad 2 or Shazam is going to introduce Black Adam. Boom. That's 4. If you're doing Flashpoint, you need Reverse Flash. You gotta show him kill Barry's mom, and then they battle. So you get Reverse Flash. We already have a Joker.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Do you build those out, or you go straight into a Justice League 2 with Darkseid? I don't know which one comes first.
Nah, I would say build it out.
I don't know. I don't know which one I want first.
I want them to build it out and have
Darkseid last.
Yeah,
I mean, I see why you. Yeah. Okay.
because you're getting, like, they're getting their challenges, like a step up from Steppenwolf.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's kind of weird if you like go from
Dude, the
Darkseid to like
the fact that we have those options
Mhm.
is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Like the fact that they're even thinking about the Legion of Doom, so good, so good.
what's called.
I just hope. I really hope. Look, I get it. These movies are not universally liked. I love them. I know not everybody else does. I don't know what they're gonna go from here. You know, it's a tough spot because you know you got people who talk bad about BVS, Suicide Squad, and Justice League now, but they like Wonder Woman, right?
Mhm.
You can't, and people are like reboot. I mean, why would you reboot? Because then you're affecting Wonder Woman. They're gonna make number 2. She's coming out. They got a release date. You know, they're making Shazam now. They're making Aquaman. They already made Aquaman. So like, I don't see a reboot. You know.
Yeah, it's too early anyway. Otherwise.
And supposedly, Henry Cavill has one more movie on his contract. We're gonna get Man of Steel 2, bro. So, I don't think they're gonna give up. I think they're gonna keep moving on. I think this is a step in the right direction.
Yeah.
There's no way you're gonna tell me that if you don't like BVS, even if you don't like Justice League, but Justice League at least I believe set up something to look forward to, where BVS kind of didn't. I love BVS, but it didn't set up anything to look forward to. Justice League, you're like, fuck, you got Legion of Doom, you got all these solo movies, you got Darkseid, you got so much. I just hope they do it all. Any last thoughts?
Overall, good movie. I would watch it again. I want to watch it again.
You should. I don't know if I'll watch it a third time. In theaters. I know I'm going to watch it a bunch once the Blu-ray comes out.
Yeah. Then should I just wait for the Blu-ray?
I don't know, because if it ain't making that much money, like the other ones do, it might come out earlier.
Yeah.
Just so they can make up I mean, all the movies that came out ended up being like the #1 sold Blu-ray anyway.
Yeah.
So they're going to make money there. But, I mean, we saw a Justice League movie, man. Like,
Finally.
we got a Justice League movie. Like, shit was dope. Saw Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman, Flash, Cyborg, Aquaman.
Yeah, back then we
saw Green Lantern. We saw Green Lantern. They got one in there. You know what I mean?
Like, think back then, like, let's call it Christian Bale Batman.
Dude, watching Man of Steel, you never thought that this was gonna happen. He says it all the time, Henry Cavill, because it wasn't like originally in the plans. He's like, I made Man of Steel. I didn't think I was gonna be doing a Justice League movie 5 years later. That's so crazy. I mean, I know the way they did it. They didn't do origins. They rushed some stuff, but they did it, and I like them. They can only go up from here, hopefully.
Yeah.
Aquaman's gonna be cool, man, and Wonder Woman 2 is gonna be dope. You know it. From there, we don't know. They're making Shazam. I mean, Shazam already looks kind of. I mean, I like the director, the actors. Okay, cool.
They're taking an interesting take on the actors.
Yeah, so I mean, it's gonna be fun. Shazam is fun. Maybe he'll be the 7th, member of the Justice League. But we didn't even talk about, bro. The end of the movie, Bruce Wayne, Diana, and Alfred go to Wayne Manor.
Oh.
Well, they go to Wayne Manor, which is destroyed. If you watch BVS, you know it's fucked up, and he's gonna turn it into the Hall of Justice. What?
Round table.
Oh yeah, he said round table.
7?
6.
6.
He said 6 seats.
But now was like, nah, I ain't having
Yeah, Diana was like, and more. And he's like, yep.
We're getting more members.
We're gonna get the whole Justice League, bro. We're gonna get everybody. Everybody come through. Give me Green Arrow. Give me Black Canary.
Well,
Green Lantern. Martian Manhunter.
yeah, they're really
Hot
pushing
girl. Hot guy.
Martian Manhunter.
Yeah, Martian Manhunter's dope. We can make a whole movie about Martian Manhunter, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, you just gotta get a Green Lantern in there.
That has to be the next like
Can't wait.
thing. I want Green Lantern. Like after all that Ryan Reynolds book, I like. I need that, you know. And I bought the movie too, back then.
Back then, I saw it in theaters.
Yeah, we watched.
I wasn't like
this
is awful, but we kind of do that. I feel like that happens too much. Where like, you watch something. I do that a lot personally. Where when I was younger or in the past, I watched a lot of these things and I enjoyed them because I wasn't as invested as I am now.
Yeah.
And so they were just fun, and I just liked them. Sometimes it kind of hurts how invested we are now.
Yeah.
It takes away from how you feel about them. That's why I just love this Justice League movie. I was like, I don't care. After BVS and everybody fighting over shit, I was like, I don't care. I'm gonna watch this movie because I like these characters and I'll fucking enjoy it. That's it. That's all we gotta do, man. Like, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, oh well.
Whole nuts.
No, whole nuts. But if you don't have to like something. Like, I get it. I don't like every Marvel movie. The more I watch Suicide Squad, as much as I love the Joker and Harley Quinn, I like it less the more I watch it. So, it happens, bro. It happens. I mean, I can't even watch Deadpool again. It's too much comedy. So,
Take a good while.
It's not as good to me the more I watch it because, like every comedy for me, that's the problem. You don't want to watch comedies multiple times.
Yeah.
But anyway, we did an hour. Damn. I mean, it's Justice League, man. I could talk about where this shit is going all day, but you know, we're gonna find out news, and when the news breaks, we're gonna be right here talking about it, talking about how we feel about it. So let us know what you thought. See if you enjoyed the movie or not. What you think about the future. Legion of Doom. They coming. Just get the Joker in there. I need the Joker in the Legion. I need Jared Leto's Joker.
How do y'all feel about brunch?
How you feel about brunch? I like brunch. Brunch is fine. You know, I guess we'll leave it at that. Tell them what to do.
Follow us on our social medias at SuperCurbStomp.
Yep.
Instagram, Twitch. We're gonna be live streaming sometimes.
Watch me bust his ass in like every game.
That's not gonna happen.
Okay.
I'm gonna buzz his ass with you already know, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Okay.
Ding, ding.
So everything's in the bio or description, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And
hope you enjoyed.
yep. Catch us next time. Too sweet.